Joining a guild in War of the Visions is one of the most important things you can do in the game, and for me the biggest reason is because you can find a social group of players that you enjoy playing with, and at the end of the day that is where the longevity of playing this game or any gacha game is going to come from. It's being part of a community. However, there are a bunch of very important rewards for joining a guild and things that are irreplaceable in this game. So regardless of your motivations, you do need to join a guild if you want to progress in War of the Visions. You might be asking, what are the requirements to join a guild? What's going to be expected of me? Well, there is a daily guild battle that happens practically every day except for certain days like maintenance days or maybe the setup days for limited guild battle, which we had yesterday. A lot of guilds may actually require you to be on a Discord and be able to communicate with your guildmates, which I think is a great thing. However, there are some inactive guilds or just some very casual guilds that approach these concepts very casually and don't expect you to do anything. They don't require you to attack each day, and those are the types of guilds that you should look for if you're not looking for a ton of commitment, at least at first, in terms of guild battle and guild raids. So why even join a guild? Well, we're going to cover all of the reasons in this video. The first being that you get these guild medals every single day. You can also send them to your guildmates, and these medals can be spent in the guild medal shop. And there's a lot of really good things in here, including Blossoms of Paradise, which you use to EX upgrade your units. There's also other EX upgrade things here. You can buy 3 entire units here. We've got Ziza, Whisper, and Luartha. Ziza is the priority here because Ziza has the best TMR in the game, which you acquire once she gets to level 99. You can also buy the shards for these units, as well as the shards for 2 very useful vision cards. Other than that, you can buy other materials in this guild shop, and the things that I recommend aside from these statue leveling items would be these prisms whenever you do need to get more prisms. Now, you don't have to buy these, but they are here and you will actually acquire a lot of guild medals after a certain amount of time. I would stay away from buying these Elemental Alchemist tickets unless you are in desperate need and you have a lot of medals. Otherwise, you should just be trying to farm those on the days that they are available. Also, during certain events, we will actually have a limited time guild shop, which has some extra important things in there that you can save up your guild medals for. The barracks is probably the most important feature of guilds, and this is where you're going to be able to get a steady stream of shards for your units so that you can limit break them and eventually EX job upgrade them. The cool thing about the barracks is that you can put literally any unit in here, including limited time collab units, which means even if you do not finish building a unit within their collab time, like Hope over here, I can actually slow build this unit over time. Now, if you are maximizing the amount of food that you're putting into your barracks, you will get 2 UR shards per day, unless there's a special campaign like we just had, where there's half time to get their shards. You can also upgrade the amount of storage that you have here, and I recommend trying to get to about 10 or 12 hours, depending on how often you're able to come back and refill this little meter down here. What's important is that when you join a guild, this is actually going to be set to be getting JP for your units, but shards are way more important than JP. You need to send all of your barrack slots to shards and put units in them as soon as possible. You won't have all the slots available if you start a new guild or join a guild that's still leveling up, but you will quickly unlock all these slots in the barracks so that you can have 5 units gaining shards at all times. Guilds also give you access to guild statues, which are these things that you can level up together as a group. You buy the materials for these from the guild shop, but you also get them through various rewards and different modes. These statues actually give you upgrades depending on what you've leveled them up to. So if we go to the unlocked effects in the top right here, you can see that all my units actually get all of these stats just because we have our statues leveled up to a certain point. It also unlocks certain features in the guild, including having all the barrack slots open. Guild quests are a mode that you can fight every single day in order to clear and get some rewards. Once you have cleared all of these guild quests, you will be able to use a skip all button in order to get all the rewards instantly. This will also level up another statue called the Nightstone statue, which gives you further effects for all of your units. The thing about this statue in this mode is that you can maximize the amount of points you are getting from every single guild quest. So at first you may not be able to get the maximum amount of points for your statue, but as your account levels levels up, you will want to make sure that you are getting the capped amount of points for each quest, and then you can use skip all for the rest of the game's life. As I mentioned earlier, there is a daily guild battle in War of the Visions, and right now we are in a limited guild battle season, which is a short tournament that we play against all sorts of other guilds with special rules and special rewards. Otherwise, you will be in a league that you will compete in for regular guild battle, and there are battles every single day. This is a really fun mode because you have multiple attacks and the damage carries over between attacks, which means that you have to be very strategic with who you attack so that you can take out all of your opponent's teams. Guild Battle is my favorite PvP mode, and I know that some people are not as a big fan of it, but that's okay because you can find a guild that tailors to the type of interest that you have in the game. There's also a guilds raid mode, which is a PvE mode for guilds to get together and fight big bosses. There are a ton of rewards for this, and many guilds strive to get the guild title as a group. If you are looking to join a guild, you can use the in-game features to do so. However, if you want to find an active guild or a new player-friendly guild, or maybe a competitive guild, then there are some things you can do. Pretty much any content creator's Discord will have a guild recruitment channel. However, you can also go to the War of the Visions subreddit, and you can go to the Ask Here Daily Help Desk. On this page, you'll be able to find the guild's recruitment global threads, and there's even a link for the new player looking for guild Discord. Clicking on this link will take you to the FFBE War of the Visions community Discord, and they have a newbie guilds channel specifically to help you find a guild that will accept new players and teach them the game. And that will complete our summary of the guild system in War of the Visions. This is my favorite part of the game, and I strongly urge people to find a social guild with a Discord where you can actually get to play the game with other people, because really that's what's fun about this game for me, and I think for a lot of people it will be what's fun about it for them as well. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to check out the other videos on this beginners playlist in case you have other questions.